Right, ebuson mo bibia kwa ban famra 2K ni some blogs on YouTube so say ebuson for yaba as usual and some ahodo a ekoso e wo Ghana say ne de beso mahefo ene tifo nya na ebuson no kase no info bi adropin simbi aba betodwa ebuson de tenyina say afato ho se ensem bi abekoso bia ne anso de beba e ba besum obi biara o hwesa a chene na ebuson me pesem kase wetintin kra beko ne akwa akwaje ensem nyina nchemu ere abeba ba betina se ne de ho enkomo se de city emidin ere kwam gentle.
Okay. Go back to the roots. Na omwa ye appointed omo wrongly nyina. Ye yomufi hono. Okay. Say the same be go back to where they need to go back. Ayen for go back. Yen ka say ye pamo mo. But you making sure say bia say from circuit court na nke bia the app court na nke say den ko and ya jump 2-3 courts then ya go Supreme Court yen fa go back to where he needs to go back to.
Back to Batan.
Exactly. That is what we need to do.
Okay.
You know.
ECG issues so but my cousin be or one of the co young crony be so quantana ya also tuna or yada analysis ne pa. Yeah, I was saying for the end court.
That's right.
You know the law, I know the judge was.
That's the thing.
Enti nana santiaje kum odi kan kwantana yin nana onkwaso. Yanku enim Goldie Cage ya ha Goldie Cage unisex salon ti ye de ma ne ko weekend ye go siesi ho oyo ba e be buliti style bia bi di amount oyo be man so so ani ye unity style bia bi e di amount your
lawyer you from second question meeting and I am adopting his submissions as though they were mine. The time has come. This politics, somebody says NPP, NDC, it's a system problem that I will any day support this minister to embark on reforms. How come containers at the ports, containers that have arrived, the bureaucracy at our ports, they say the containers are missing. Mr. Speaker, it is true that when these containers come, there is some connivance with some customs officials, and they sell these containers, these cables that ECG needs after the supplier has been paid. They sell the container, and then people will sell back to ECG. Are we pretending we don't know? Instead of us to pay attention and kill the rots, then we come here. Then NPP, NDC, so now they say, oh, maybe it's happening under NPP, it's happening under NDC. No. An honorable minister, I know what you can do. If we can give you support to do it, you must adopt a posture, a non-partisan posture, and tackle the rots. But if we all want to approach it, NPP, NDC, Mr. Speaker, it will remain. NDC will spend 4 years, 16 years, 20 years. The same thing will be there. They will come into a position, and the same thing will arise again.
Come now, Afenyo Markin, the immediate past board chairman, Edema ECG. Is it a smart way of person or dilute to system, you know? Because oh yeah, how I never quite because oh yeah, why didn't you at that time inform the security agencies, your MD and other bodies are about to get this rot? See a bit too here. Anti-corruption crusade amijama. I can't tell me this upon.
It's quite interesting.
Version of the other.
No, it's quite interesting. So first off, no. But ECG assembly,
yes,
I think it's really alarming. And for me, it's not just the ECG. All things being equal, I think say nyame abwa yempa as of mine. If for nothing at all, the result of the last election, say the change in government, the change in authority, the change in leadership.
Yes.
Abwa yempa as of mine.
I see.
And yes, I'm sure there are a lot of roads because now we were seeing so many things, but indeed, it's different from say why you are in it now. So say things are being exposed. So many things are. At the end of the day, no, me assure Senka, Abayana office no one or also a lot of things we wouldn't have still seen. We thank God for that. But you see, ECG for me, I'm not really surprised because GDM one is at the end of the day, retrieving it shouldn't be difficult. It shouldn't be difficult. So corporate now name how are the process involved no it's any idea. And maybe now can say almost in Chinese phobia to account. I'm sure it's actually within a week or two we should get to the end of this matter. It shouldn't be difficult. Say indeed security up and doing as I deal we shouldn't be. It's nothing so worrying to me. The year me worry. As I said, it's not the retrieval of the things, but the year me worry. One leadership. What as I deal we see. And first of it, Afenyo Markin.
Yeah.
Afenyo Markin on another board chair.
Yeah.
Nothing happens without the approval of the board. Nothing happens without the approval of the board. Indeed, Mekanatina, I'm talking about the threshold. Yes, I acknowledge say there are some thresholds that you don't take it to the board. But also the quantum, the amount involved in this transaction, it wouldn't have happened without the approval of the board. And Afenyo Markin and the NDC. Secondly, so Oba Arch cannot be making arguments. Say, I deal with happen here and it happen here, and sana, maybe as a board chair, leadership is continuing. Oba, Nyamin Chad, or no one be confess, say, Obe who says such a thing happened. Into there's no excuse. If such a thing happens, then or the farm. Because say you appoint me, say membran share radio goods so. Na me buy me baby who say endra near me because so amounted to illegality affect radio good as an entity. First thing that say me and say me corrected that issue no. Then or the farm board share. So when you be amfa who the nature say he is also an accomplice. And I'm very surprised, BC and Mente say the security apparatus no friend to question him. By now that should have happened. Indeed, and Friday, me assure senka by now crange yaton friend no did that. Interrogating because he should be able to tell us containers ni na bibia ewo. Especially during the transition. Omde to just said this is the quantity as a country ewo habo honomono. What it simply means they acknowledge say such quantities ewo honomo. It is a such quantities for honomo na makwa kohwe ni honomo. Or the obeka chair me say ne wo hono. Ono net say me holding responsible.
Of course.
I don't even need to spend the taxpayers' money telling the national security to go around looking. Afenyo Markin, you call him. The managing director, then you call him. The procurement officer, you call him. He says, yes, procurement officer, no answer, no housing and estate manager. You call him. Transition documents are modema aminie. Most this quantity of containers, ewo habo. Me kwa check here ni ho, monchre mi baby ewo. If you are not able to show me, I mean, the court deals with you. That is simple as that. Afenyo Markin should not be playing the ostrich. Man in play that emotional card, you know.
Yeah.
It is more like trying to cut public sympathy.
Yeah.
Washing his hands
off. And a minister, a person, corner minister, and as a minister,
he should be number one suspect in this. As a chairperson or board chair, he should be one of the first to be called. Board members in Ayen Freon, managing director Ayen Freon, former managing Director Ayen Freon, procurement manager Ayen Freon. One omu issue even the check accountant on Ayen Freon, because all your accountants near instructor say issue a particular mania and a checker.
Yeah.
The best thing they say, obe check whether there's evidence of it. Now me the idea babeto habo. Now me the bill of lading bro so idea na banewo habo. That is not supply.
Yeah.
Supply ends when you submit the things.
That's true.
And he said no be catch him say me fa vena 20 cartons and bro. Now me banana be catch you say my other 20 cartons. Our factory na me factory me the aba be see we gate nano. na who ya mamiska. Who does that? Say a private entity. Would the manager have done that?
No.
Afenyo Markin ne all your hypocritical singing adi. You think say so a businessman?
Yeah.
Say a private entity, would he have done that? And now you say any private entity, and as such a thing came to his attention, would he have just quietly lamented and left it? No. So what I'm hoping and believing and expecting is that any menibia Afenyo Markin should be invited. No one should be deceived by this emotional singing or tunjum. So yet I and we want to support you. My NDC MPP. No one is doing any NDC MPP. I mean, sure. Maintain so be a kind Chinese for I say achu mu. Me sure so me NDC for no me MPP for. Omunye Ghana for no my NDC and MPP. But the bottom line is one na yetua wonka to manage our affairs in the interest of the state. The board chair is key. Board members a key. Managing director a key. Accountant a key. Purchasing